Hey guys, I'm going to share with you how to create a read aloud using PowerPoint. So if you have a test or something that you want to give to your students and you want them to be able to click one question at a time and read it out loud to them, the easiest way I found is to use PowerPoint. So just open up a blank brand new PowerPoint document. And remember, you can pause this video at any time so you can catch up if you're going to follow along while I'm going through it. Also, you need to open whatever document has the questions already if you want to put a picture in there of the question. So I'm just going to use a released STAR test from science. I would recommend, if you have a Word document, to save it as a PDF, because then it will eliminate any of the little squiggly lines that you get so that you don't have those in the PowerPoint. So if it's a Word document, save it to a PDF. If it's already a PDF, then just open it up. So if I want to click number 1, my favorite thing to do is to use the snip tool. If you're not familiar with that, you just click the little search button down here like I did, type in snip. It's the snipping tool. And it basically allows you to take a picture of anything on your screen without doing an entire screenshot. So once that little snipping tool pops up, click new. And then you get the little crossbar. So you select, click and drag to select what you want to copy, and then copy, go back to your PowerPoint, and then paste it in. You can use the shortcuts as well. Once it pastes into the PowerPoint, you're going to want to insert audio. So up to the top here, you click on the tab that says Insert, and then all the way on the right, you should see the audio option. You're going to actually record the audio. So I would click Record, and when you get this little window, you might just need to drag it over so you can see the entire question. Whenever you're ready, you're going to hit the red record button. I will caution you to give it just a second after you hit that record button. Otherwise, it gets a little jumbled at the beginning. It's not as clear. So hit record and then start reading your question. Number 1, which of these devices is the only one not designed to produce both sound and light energy? Okay, and you notice I pushed the stop button whenever I was done recording, and then you just hit OK. And at first you may not notice, but it popped right here in the middle a little sound icon. And then you can drag that up to the corner. You can play it back to make sure it sounds okay. I would always recommend doing that and reading along with the And you're done with question 1. You're going to go ahead and keep inserting slides, do as many questions as you have, and do that little sound recording for each one by going to Insert, Audio, and then Record. Now, the important part is saving this so that others can access it. Once you have all your questions, and actually I would save it from the beginning. Of course, you want to save as you go, but you're going to save as, and you're going to want to make sure you're saving it to your OneDrive. That will allow you to share it with other people and give them access to view the document once you're done. So go to your OneDrive, and I'm going to call it save. All right, I don't know what it's doing. Let's try that again. I think I was clicking too fast. Save as, make sure you're on OneDrive. OneDrive, there we go. Sample read aloud. Okay, now once you have done that, it gives you the share option. So you're going to want to share up here in the top right corner. You're going to share, but you do not want other people to edit it. You want them to just be able to view it. So you're going to go down here where it says get a sharing link. When you click on get a sharing link, you're going to want this, a view only link. Again, you do not want other people to edit this document. You want them to just be able to view only. So click that where it says view only link. You can then copy that link and do whatever you'd like with it from there. Maybe you're going to post it into a Google Classroom, or my favorite way is to save it as a bit.ly. So if you have used bit.ly before, you go to bit.ly, and it's also an extension in Chrome. So you can see I already have the extension. When you go to bit.ly, up here you click create. You paste that long URL that you just had, And then you can customize it. You can call it whatever you want to call it. So let's see if I do sample, read aloud. And then I'm going to go ahead and copy all of that so I don't forget what it was, and then save it. You can open a new tab and type in your Bitly to make sure it's saved correctly. And you should be able to see that PowerPoint. I would always have somebody else other than yourself, especially a student, open it to make sure it's saved correctly. You can see here it's read only. Then once your students have access to this document, however you decide to share it with them, you're going to make sure to want to show them to go to full screen or slideshow mode. So they can either go to view slideshow or the little shortcut down here in the bottom to click slideshow. And then they just have to push play and it will read number 1. All right. And the nice thing about it being in a PowerPoint is it's each question by itself. Remind them to, just like I said, you can pause it at any time you need to. They can go back. And I always make sure it correlates. Slide 1 is question 1. Slide 2 is question 2. So it's easy for them to navigate back and forth. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I'd be happy to help you out with this. It really is an easy way to record yourself reading aloud something and be able to share with your students. So I hope you enjoy.